EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Charlotte. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Check. 18 rattle. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Colson Adebo, the good coverage, gets his hand in there to knock it away. On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Here we go. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Here's a run. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 9-yard line.
From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Hurt. Set.
They send him right out of the slot. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
It's now third and goal.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing here on third and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
I'm not flying. Come on. Set.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. A run up the middle with Pierce.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now this time they'll look to throw. 14 on the pickup. First down, Cowboys.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now this looks like a design run. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Go! Track at 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Big alert, big alert. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Second and 7.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready? Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Back to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands it, we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's got to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Ready, ready. Hurt, hurt. Warrior 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Watson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Set go.
They'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings them down at the 5. It's 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers are back within 1. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
19 tight. 19 tight. And up. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He's beyond midfield to the 45. The speed on display. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers are in the lead by the score 13-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. He'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Cowboys. Now, faking the give. This one. Up top for Dobbs. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
It is 3rd and 10. Is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut the lead from 6 down to 3. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Riggs! Mustang 19! Pass
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He's going to look downfield once again. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready. Break. Ready. Hut, hut.
They hand it off to Pierce. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, this is Pierce. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Third and a yard. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go! 19 Lions.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Whoa. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's Pierce. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
60 back.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 17, Panthers 13.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. It's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. First and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one up top for Dobbs. And he will go all the way. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Go! Mustang 19. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And he'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Austin brought in motion. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A run with Benson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. and 5.
Here we go, set.
On the carry, it's Pierce. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Street. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Here we go.
The man in motion is Watson.
7 Pirates. Take go.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Tag. Hey, smash.
So, 3 quarters.
Let's go now. Check smash. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Come on. Set. 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Back to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Track at 60. Set. Ready. Trap 60.
Right back to the air following that pick six. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this out to his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Back to the air one more time. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
18 Rattler. Let's go. 7 Pirate. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. Take go.
They'll look to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Trap 60. 18 Pioneer.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
A 30-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's a give to Pierce. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. On second down, it's Benson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Talk things over before third down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Check smash! Check smash!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again? At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he'll get this ahead, gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They continue to be the